as we slowly catch up to him.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with cow!
Well, and in the end, he was fish food for the sharks. Tragic. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, this is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we solved Sunry's murder trial. We found out that he was indeed guilty of murdering the Sith assassin, Dark Jedi person Alasa. But, you know, to help the Republic and not jeopardize their KOTOR exporting, we decided to clear him of charges and create a very great outcome. It is definitely one of the highlights of the game. It is a very, very good game, and I'm very interested to see how they handle that quest, if it even returns, which I hope it does, in more detail in the remake. Stuff going on around the channel. I did start Knights of the Old Republic 2 on the channel, so if you want to check out episode 1, definitely do that. The restored content mod is not out yet, so that series will kind of be shelved because I did do some research and you can't actually install the mod when it comes out and continue from where you were. So outside of me redoing a lot of the sections to keep a Let's Play up, I'm just going to wait until that gets announced and put onto the actual Switch so we don't have to do double the work. Plus, that gives me time to finish up the first game. And if you're excited for that, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. So what are we doing in this random hallway? I thought we were going down to see what's going down on the KOTOR Rift. Well, as soon as we pass the merchant that's over there, Mr. Merchant, I thought he actually had a name, there's going to be some dude that's going to instant transmission in, and he's going to talk to Karth and get his little side quest going for the next planet. And he should appear. There he is. Hello, dude that just instant transmissioned in.
Karth Onasi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How've you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your friend here, eh? How's it going?
Your friend of Karth, I take it?
Sure am. We joined the militia together back on Telos. That was a lot of years ago, of course.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
My boy? You mean Dustle?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban, though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustle's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustle anywhere. Positive. He's joined the Sith, Garth.
What do you mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Karth. Hope everything works out with Dustle.
Dustle is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
Karth, you know, we'll get there. I understand we'll go there as soon as possible, but we have to go down to a giant reef and deal with the monster and then some major story plot, and then we'll head over there.
Thank you. I just have to see him. I have to know what happened to him. All this time I thought he was... I mean, he must be a man by now.
And that's just picking up Karth's mission. Jolie's is very... or not Jolie's. Johanni's is very similar. You have to get approached by a random event NPC. Alright, now that we have that picked up, I just wanted that to be triggered before we head over to Korriban, because if it's not triggered before you get there, it will not trigger. So definitely need to hit all those triggers before we get there. Bastila, we've already did her small mission. The rest of her stuff is just all flavor text, which is important. Just know that she's developing feels for our boy here, because who wouldn't? I mean, with my little headpiece and all. Alright. And with that all out of the way, let's head down to the reef and see what's going on with the Republic base down there with all the mercenaries being dead. I'm sure they're just a big misunderstanding down there, not a horrifying mess of a situation. Alright, now that we have unrestricted access to the submarine dock, we can head down to the submersible. I brought T3 with us because there are some mines and some doors that I'd like to be opened because I'd like loot and XP. And he's the best when it comes to computer use, security, and demolitions that we have. Alright, now let's head down to the reef. The submersible can be used to descend to the deep ocean Harkern research station. Use the submersible. Here we are, and yeah, it doesn't look too good with half the shuttle bay collapsed. Also, this area scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. I would hate doing Manaan because I know I would have to come down here, and it's always freaked me out. Now, as a 30-year-old adult, it's not really as scary. I ran through this a while back, and I was like, oh, this isn't really that scary. And the enemies here are really not that tough.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
I'm Adam. Calm yourself.
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
How long it would hold, indeed. I have to find the star map.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen any map. Just stinking, raking death. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems, too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
What happened to the scientists?
They're dead. All dead. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Feroxa out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
Alright. Let's get you back to the surface.
Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
Jesus, dude, I don't think it's that serious. I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Tough. I need it open.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Alright, well, you be that way with your little glow stick. And obviously the game's throwing antidote packets because the enemies here can poison you. Not sure what the lore reason is with Selkath being able to poison you, but I guess maybe they have a defense mechanism, but yeah, they can poison you. The majority of the enemies are just melee enemies with droids thrown in, but you know, with Jolie having his super destroy droid ability that I need to get on our boy, should be no problem. Also, again, T3 being here, I can use this to do a lot of stuff. Look at that. Computer use is so high I don't even have to use any spikes. Use the storage room. Look at all those guys going nuts. Look at how much 0 spikes this is required. Sorry, dudes. I also don't know why they die like a droid. Like, sometimes their death animation's like a... Like, okay, that's the thing of a thing. Pretty cool animation that they put in there. Oh, this one actually costs 1 spike, but we have plenty, so we're fine. Okay. There we go, we got all of them. And east hallway. Just the droids. With the droids, I'm not really too... Yeah, that's just a waste of spikes. Never do that. If you can get free ones, do free ones. Or that one to deactivate the shield, which we could if we want to kill it sooner, but destroy droid just goes right through his shield, so it doesn't really matter, so we're not going to mess with that. Environment suit, ultimately where we need to go, because there's our suit there to the right that we need to pick up. And that's where we are. Let's not blow ourselves up. And if you're on PC, it actually does have a fog of war in all these areas, but if you're on console, the map's revealed up in the top right, but it's kind of pointless to reveal the map.
Yes?
Can T3 open this? Yeah, this isn't the door we can open. It's this door only. I should also basically, yeah. Where's Jolie? Watch Jolie just destroy droids. Yeah, we're just gonna destroy droids. So there's gonna be a lot of combat, so I'm gonna turn the game sound down because don't want anyone's eardrums getting blown out. And by the time our boy even gets over, they're already all dead. Yeah, we're kind of OP at this point, at least when it comes to our force powers. I know I should have focused a little bit more on our actual melee attacks, but when you got this going on, it's fine. And then, you know, Jolie attack that, I'll attack this dude. There we go, take them out. And just like that, they're all defeated. Make sure we take up all the remains, because some of these grenades can be useful. Oh, I thought that was an actual, like, enemy. I was gonna say, oh wait, there we go. Jedi Master Robe. Sucks to be that guy. Hello, dude. Oh, look at me using my... Yeah, might as well. Yeah. He thought he can mess with me, but nah. Alright. Oh, look, they have shields. Yeah, not too impressed. And dead. Also, that it said Jedi Master Robe, but the body was like of a dark Jedi. Yeah, so those Jedi that usually Lord Malak, blah blah blah, followed us down here, but I think the lore reason is that they got killed by the Selkath, which is hilarious. Yeah, this dude. Alright, what else has got going on? Some of these doors are deceptive, because they could be open and then some of them aren't open. And is this the environmental suit? Oh, well.
Yes?
I like how I wasn't even able to see the mine. I mean, I have T3, but... And the footlocker. Gets Scientist Meadow and the Sonic Emitter. We need that for when we actually go outside, because if you don't have that, you can't fight the sharks. So definitely get the Sonic Emitter before going outside. We will have to go outside by ourselves, so... Oh boy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so this is usually a hard fight, but... Yeah. He's not that tough.
Yes?
I like how I'm just chilling back. No, don't do that.
Yes.
Let's go to Jolie again. Yeah, they ain't too tough with us. And he's dead.
Sure.
Yeah, so, I mean, I could have invested in force powers, but, or not force powers, melee powers, but we're fine. No problems. And here we are. Here's the environmental suit. That's locked. That's okay. We have T3. And T3 can open up anything. Also, I don't know if they took this out or what.
Is somebody out there?
Oh, there he is.
Fishy, fishy, come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I'm Adam. I've been sent by the Republic to investigate what happens. What's going on, dude?
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walking fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food. When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
You want to come out of the room? You feel safe with us?
No. That's what the others said. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the KOTOR is. Few fishies there, but many fishies in between the water.
Okay. What made the Selkath go insane?
Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishies, though, they just got hungry.
Come out, we'll protect you.
No, only...
I don't even know if, like, you can have high enough persuade to do that. I'll just leave you here.
Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Alright, dude. Well, we'll come back. Also, if you were on the dark side, you could just shove your lightsaber through and, and basically kills him, which is hilarious. Oh, joy. Yeah, he just opens up everything for me. And I think we killed all the fishies. That dude, I don't think, comes out until you actually, you know, deal with the area itself and get the star map and all that.
Yes.
Alright.
What?
So here comes to the longest part of the area where we're going to have to walk really, really slow. It's going to be a lot of editing. Let's head outside. Yes, I have the airlock. Yes, I know, I have to go on my own. Alright, and here we are outside. And in Knights of the Old Republic 2, they rectified this to make this go super fast. But in this game, this is as fast as we're going. Super slow. Also, I don't think there's really much to this. You talk to this dude, he's like, I'm safe out here. And then he is not. Going painfully slow, though. Hello, dude.
Who's there? You're not Selkath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm actually Adam. The Republic sent me down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Selkath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Selkath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Selkaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
Well, you see, I kind of killed everybody, so you're pretty good to go back to the facility. What are you doing in the underwater section?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KOTOR harvester they built on the edge of the Hackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Selkath mutants running around looking for dinner.
I mean, you made me right, but wait here, I'll check it out.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KOTOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Selkath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
He says this, but as we're gonna find out, yeah, there's much more than just a Selkath around here as we slowly make our way there. Alright, as we slowly catch up to him.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with...
Well. And in the end, he was fish food for the sharks. Tragic. Alright, let's slowly walk our way over to the harvester. It's funny, I have 2 sonic emitters and I don't even need them. 1 sonic emitter is enough. Yeah, and just when the sharks get close, you just press the emitter so they don't eat you. You'll be totally fine. Feel my power! Feel my power! Yeah, and that's ultimately what we're gonna do as we slowly but surely make our way over to the facility. And alright, after pressing A on the sonic emitter button on some of the sharks, we got ourselves to the other side of the facility. We're safe on the inside. We got some insane stuff waiting for us. But they're not very tough. They will not stop us. They can try, but their powers are weak compared to ours. Try it as he might. He wasn't going to do anything to us. And now, unfortunately, we're on our own, so we have to watch what we're doing. We don't have Jolie over here, but there's really not much. I say not much, and then I immediately get poisoned. But thank God we still have all these health kits. Not sure why it throws mines and stims at you, but just like in Pokemon, I guess you could use the stimulants to give you a little edge, but... And then you got these two, are technically the best voice acting in the game. Get ready for this great performance.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
Yeah, and if you don't hurry up and go over here to turn it off, that wouldn't be a good idea.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
No! Ah!
This is peak 2003 voice acting right here. Stop your screaming, damn it!
Ah, no!
Sammy, calm down. I don't think they're here to kill us.
Kono, are they?
Yes, I think they're here to help us. I'm sorry for what I did.
I'm the only person here,
I don't know what
dude.
came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy,
We're both just
I
scared.
thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
You have a lot of answers for. You tried to kill me. Why did the South Path go crazy?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
What did the shark have to do with it?
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the KOTOR vent. That might explain a few things, too.
As I'm just staring off into space. Like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KOTOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With KOTOR as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
And you needed me here to figure all this out? What the hell have you guys been doing the entire time? Some scientists, you guys are fired. Alright, but I have to get to the machinery.
That would be suicide! It's out there still!
Out there, waiting for us.
So, what can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
So, ultimately, to save some time, there's two choices here, one light and one dark. The dark side of the choice is to basically put the chemical compound in the water, and yes, it will kill the shark, which will get you to the star map, but the consequences is it will basically infect the KOTOR, making it useless and causing a whole bunch of other problems. The alternative solution that he's going to talk about is basically overloading the harvester, which would make it quiet again, and then the big damn fish will go away and go back to where it was, which is the preferred method.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair
And yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing.
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million Sanguine, a liquid at about 4 million Sanguine, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose every...
But that's what we're gonna do.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. You'll have to break once...
Yes.
You know...
Yes. So again, that's basically what it is. He wants to poison the shark. She wants to destroy the machinery to calm the shark, which is the best option, is what we're going for. Because, you know, doing all that isn't a very good idea. All right, and that's everything looted and taken care of, so we can head out and make our ultimate decision. Do we poison the shark or do we destroy the machinery? You already know what we're doing. And of course, there's a Sharky here boy waiting for us. Hello, Sharky. Go away, Sharky. Alright. And there's another one. Hello, Sharky. Goodbye, Sharky. And right there, you see the little canisters is ultimately where we need to go, along with the panel, as we slowly walk towards it at ludicrous speed. So definitely do not walk down there unless you want a hilarious cutscene of us getting eaten. Alright. And now we get to the puzzle part, where you can just easily vent the toxin into the vent, and that'll basically be the quick solution. Definitely don't do that. Don't be a mean person to the animal life of Manaan. Definitely, you know, do the right thing, overflow the pressure controls. I'm not going to bore you with details, but let me just go through the sequence, just so nobody has any problems. Alright, fill the container. Transfer to injector. Dump the injector. Transfer from container to injector. Fill the right tank again. And switch to the other one. And that creates a problem! Emergency shutdown, warning, warning, pod unstable, evacuate immediately! which doesn't do as much damage as you thought it should, but, you know, it literally just blows the little thing off the side of the research facility, which is interesting because it didn't really do much damage. And we're free to get the star map. So, I was debating, because once we get this star map, it's going to trigger a main story event that to basically leave here and go do Korriban. But I think we've pretty much done everything we can possibly do with our party. Basil I've already situated. Karth we're about to go get situated. Johannes doesn't necessarily need a point, I don't think. Cander's is just war stories. And HK, I don't think I'm ever going to get the necessary amount of repair to get all of his buffs that you could get before the main story plot happens. So I think we're as ready as we can be to get our third map and trigger the next phase of the story. Now that the KOTOR harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Firaxis shows no signs of hostility. It will allow you to pass. I don't know if that flavor text was there in the original game, because I remember you can click on him and get the same thing. But I guess now, he's just there chilling. As we walk, slowly but surely, over to our, technically, 4th star map. If you're counting the one on Dantooine. And item received, the 4th star map to find the Star Forge. Alright, and now that we got that, we can head back and collect our crew and see if Mr. Fishy Locker guy would come out, because I don't think I ever was able to get him out. And I like how they name it Sea Beast. I was like, it's not Sea Beast, it's Great Firaxis Shark, but whatever. Alright, let's head back inside. You know, the funny thing is I don't think I've ever gone back to see if these guys have, like, any flavor text now that I made my choice.
I saw what happened on the camera, and I can't believe what you did. How could you willfully destroy the KOTOR harvesting machinery? That'll set us back years. I'll have you know that when we get back to the surface, I'll have the Republic do a full inquiry into your actions. Now go back to the surface and get the Republic to send a real rescue team down for us.
Dude, I just prevented the KOTOR from being friggin' useless.
We saw what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Firaxan shark, the guardian of the KOTOR or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not making a huge mistake.
Alright, that's good to know. And let's head back to Fishy guy and see if he has anything to say.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little Fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I've been sent by the Republic. Oh, why am I saying that to him again? Come out from right now or I'll blast my way in. No.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Cellcraft.
Why is this repeating? You don't have to come out, I'll just leave you in there. I'll call over into Fisher Bites.
No. Oh.
Alright, I guess.
No.
I guess there really is no way to get him out.
No.
Can I literally just keep trying that?
No.
No, I guess not.
Bye-bye.
Alright, I guess there really is no way of getting him out. Huh. I could have swore maybe if you killed all the Cellcats he'll come out, but no, he will just not come out. Alright. Now let's head back to the surface. And I think the Republic will be happy about what happened, but I don't think the Cellcats are going to be very happy about what's going on.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the...
Your construction woke something up, dude.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the KOTOR?
A gigantic Firaxis shark that drove all the Cellcats insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists have survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvester machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Doubt it. Fat chance. Alright, and then we'll leave, and I'm sure we'll have no problems, and we'll be able to leave Manaan and be totally fine. I've done everything I can to help Selkath and the Republic and stop the Sith and their crazy plans. I'm sure nothing will happen. Uh-oh. Hello, dudes. What's up? Stop, human! We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Haraka Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spies monitoring the Republic enemy recorded you leaving in a submersible that ascends to the Haraka Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or you will be forced to take you by force. You'll never take me alive, coppers! Nah, we'll go peacefully. And here we are in jail again. But if they can do that, the whole system could. Silence, this is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you find yourself in the most difficult situation. The Haraka Rift is the most precious resource on Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the Koto it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. As much as I may admire your Republic and your Order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonation that occurred near the Haraka Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall grave vary indeed. What have you done to the rift? Yeah, don't try to force persuade. Don't do that. The explosions were at the research facility station. Both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent, the council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence to be ejected from this court. But we cannot... Silence! Silence indeed. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosion? You see, there was this big damn shark. A giant Firaxa, could it be? Impossible. It is only a legend. He said he killed it, didn't he? You killed the shark, human? I didn't kill the shark. The machine was making it drive everyone mad. The progenitor, it may have been. Be quiet, this is merely a myth, and not fit for the outsiders to hear. But if it was the life-bringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. It is always lured there, then perhaps the Koto. Enough altogether, and not to hear such things. But he said he saved it. He destroyed the harvester to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both to your actions and what must be done in response. The court will adjourn while we deliberate. We have reviewed your actions in the station, human. We thank you for the destruction of machinery and saving the giant Firaxa, which we believe is the source of our Koto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that we have earned our respect. This trial is now over. Also, fun fact, when I was younger, I always just used the poison because I was never able to understand the whole machine Koto thing. And I would always get thrown out of Manaan and banned. And I just thought that was really the only outcome that could happen. But anyway, I think that'll wrap up with today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. In the next episode, we're going to, quote-unquote, try to head over to Korriban, and I'm pretty sure nothing of plot relevance will happen, and there will be no crazy reveals, and it'll just be a basic, nice ship ride over to our next star map, and I hope you join me for that. But until next time, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.